Welcome to my ZED talk, everyone. This is going to be part 1 of my series where I go over all the up-and-coming leaders in Vendetta. My goal is to give everyone a top-down view of all the leaders and how to play their decks. Full disclaimer, I am not an expert and at this stage no one is. But I have been playing card games since 2009 and I have a pretty good eye for deck building. Instead of taking an existing deck and moving things around for the new leaders, I try to find what their core identity is and what they want to do and build around that. Just like in League, ZED has an amazing offensive toolkit. He is very hard to stop when he gets going, he can easily take battlefields, and if he ever gets ahead, he can snowball out of control. Deathmark is also a fantastic signature spell, and is also very efficient for its costs. ZED has 2 chosen champions, ZED Without a Sound and ZED from the Shadows. Purple ZED is very strong for a 5 energy unit. No power cost is huge. This allows you to keep playing on curve. 5 might gets over most units in the current meta, and on Conquer he generates a shadow clone. He is very hard to kill as he can swap in and out with his shadow clones. This ability can be used offensively or defensively. Red Zed allows you to build your base for the cost of discarding card and 1 power. He also allows you to have 2 units guaranteed on your second turn, threatening a double Conquer for next turn. If you attack with your shadow clone, you can empower your legend so you can start filtering your deck earlier. There are currently 2 standout versions of ZED, Midrange and Miracle. Both versions of the deck will be posted in the description. Midrange runs a lot of strong tempo units such as Kaisa and Darius. Along with Shadow Assassin, the deck has 9 units that can come in ready. So even if your opponent clears your base, you can still threaten to take battlefields. Perfect Execution and the first Shadow Assassin are your ideal discard outlets. The Miracle version of this deck is a lot of fun to play. It's a combo deck and so no 2 games are played the same. Think of it as a puzzle. You're trying to connect the pieces and put the picture together. With all Miracle decks, they have low floors due to the ability to brick, but also have one of the highest ceilings in the game. Don't be afraid to discard cards as you can fetch them back later. Fizz and Cannon let you reuse spells, and Morbid Return, Shadows of the Past, and Matriarch let you reuse units. Combined with Bushwhack, you can have some very explosive turns. Rasa can be played relatively early as Deathmark is excellent at fueling your discard. Zon Warrens is generally the best blind pick battlefield. You want to mulligan aggressively and look for a 2-drop. Do your best not to blindly take battlefields, full knowing that your opponent can punish. You do not want to fall behind early with this deck. In the mid game, you want to set up double Conquer turns. Make sure you conquer with your cheap units and do your best to save resources and units until you have to. At this point, you also want to start developing shadow clones in base. They are cheap and represent a lot of might on board for minimal investment. During the endgame, Deathmark really starts to shine. It triggers your leader ability and allows you to start filtering your deck for your final pieces to end the game, such as Rebuke. Thank you all for making it to the end. Feel free to ask me any questions below or on X. It would really mean a lot to me in the channel if you like and subscribe. The next leader we will be reviewing will be Akali the Rogue Assassin.